Hello, my very dear Aries. The interesting thing was that I heard the expression walk softly and carry a big stick. Um, and then I heard Maasai warrior. So I looked up Maasai warrior, and what they were known for was being extremely strong, very courageous, and protecting the community and the cattle with their ability to throw clubs and use spears and being very strong and courageous. But understand they were protectors. They were warriors, but they were warriors because they were protecting what was already established. And that's what I feel this is about for you. The card that I get, interestingly enough, one of the key cards is neutrality. And within that, the card really says, okay, so today don't let anything land on you. Let it move by you. You don't respond. You don't have to act back. You can just let it go by. So that really ties in perfectly with the impression that I was getting of walk softly but carry a big stick. There was something else that came through as I was shuffling and starting to pull the cards. And I'm just trying to get it back now. Yes, it was sometimes when Aries, when you're afraid. Oh, sorry, I'll start back. This is for the week of the 19th or for whenever it resonates. It will not be for everybody in the collective. And I wanted to say that before I said this next part, which is sometimes, Aries, for those that I'm reading for, there is a tendency to be aggressive as it's kind of like being preventatively aggressive because there's a slight fear that if you need to defend yourself, all of a sudden you won't be able to. So sometimes it means you can go in hot when you could go in neutral with whatever situation is going on. Now you also get the betrayal card here. And the betrayal card for me doesn't necessarily mean that you've been betrayed, but it might mean that you've experienced situations where you have felt betrayed. So it could simply be misunderstandings. It could be that you have expectations of somebody that they didn't live up to. It could be a very, very somebody being unreliable in a way that you thought they were. But the thing is, if you don't take it personally, if you just can allow yourself to be neutral in this situation and not make a judgment on it, you might find that you don't feel like you need to be in defense mode or you don't need to be offense mode, because what is it? The best defense is an offense. So that's not really what they're saying. What they're saying here is today, whenever you find yourself wanting to present yourself as smarter, stronger, more domineering, smarter than somebody else, superior or stronger in some way, which usually happens when we're judging somebody else's behavior as negative. We will usually put ourselves above it. Refrain from doing that. Instead, choose kind. So what does kind mean? Kind means looking at it with the willingness to be curious about it rather than rushing to judgment or attack. The card that comes up, interestingly enough, right on top of the betrayal card is the abandonment card. Now, the abandonment card, abandonment isn't just the experience of being left. It carries with it a much deeper sense of desertion, of being left vulnerable without the support or tools we need in order to survive either emotionally or physically. Then right after that, you get the why not, who says card. So in this case, what I'm looking at is what are the faces, what are the experiences, what's the past where you have found yourself feeling abandoned before, where you carry that kind of energy and where you're expecting it. You're expecting that betrayal and that fear that you will be left without the ability to take care of yourself or whatever needs to be taken care of. Who said that to you? Who taught you to believe that? And can you let go of that? Because that's what I feel, the energy you're being asked to let go of. It's not just, okay, forgive somebody, let them, it's okay. It's like, this is your opportunity, Aries, to look back over this and say, where did this start? Is this the real story? Is this the story I want to keep living? Because again, that's the kind of thing that can create that, almost that offense as a defense. But then what you end up doing is you end up creating that energy around you. Again, you're getting asked to look at your patterns around this. That energy of expectation of betrayal, that fear of abandonment, that can create walls for you and aggression for you that actually ends up perpetuating situations potentially where you will be abandoned. Whether or not it's because you in that model you attract somebody who's going to fulfill that story for you, or whether or not because you are so determined that it's going to happen that you end up pushing good people away. It can happen either way. You're really being asked to look at this, because what's this about? This is about this growth, this ability to grow our consciousness. It's really about moving towards love, and not love that is based on you did this, or in order to be loved by you, you must prove it to me by doing this, and in order for me to show my love for you, I must do that. This is really about understanding what the true nature of love is, which is our essential being. And that's what you're being asked to look at, because this love, this love that radiates from every single cell in our body, that is centered in our high heart and connected to our high consciousness, does not operate on stories of betrayal and abandonment. And if it's coming up, it's because it's allowing you to look at the patterns that have held you back from experiencing that love, from living that love, from being that love. Okay? So I feel this is a really, really powerful reading for you, Aries. It's really asking you to look at where you are a warrior that is more than just protecting, neutrally protecting, ready to act when necessary, and when you are being aggressive and offensive as a defense against something that potentially doesn't need to be defended against. Okay? This is actually really good. I feel like this is really moving you towards an ability to start really using all that beautiful, beautiful Aries fiery energy and that warrior energy for the right purpose. Because warrior energy is very, very powerful. And when it's a spiritual warrior, whoa, man, Aries, you can be amazing. I leave you with that, Aries. Take care.